What is going on, Brady McLaren's Speech World Champion coming at you, and we're here with the Marco or the pretty boy Marco if you got the alt art. But dude, this deck is fun. I really this I think is definitely my favorite of the leaders because it is so much fun being able to put together like the chains and stuff with Marco, like the leader ability. I wish, dude, if Marco minus 3,000, this deck would be just like nuts. But it's still pretty strong if you utilize things correctly. And we're kind of doing like a weird little power removal build here. So we're early game centered around like Vista and the regular Marco here. So the reason why I got both of these is with the leader ability, early game minus 2,000 just on play. You're then KO and stuff, and the reason why I wanted to go around that is because of mostly like RP law, because them being able to build a board so fast, but being able to then just on play KO. So we also got a couple of Seaquake here. Might play around with more numbers here with the events, but we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, it's pretty nice. And then the reason why again I love this card, the leader ability so much is the new ace that lets you chain summon. So you can drop this and then top deck a 4 cost, but obviously with Marco you can put stuff. The best play is being able to do off the blocker Marco, because dude, blocker Marco can just straight up win you any matchup except for like RP law. Like being able to just bring this back at will by just getting rid of a card is so good. And if it doesn't get bottom decked when you play around your life and get yourself a 2, you just keep bringing this back over and over and over again. It's awesome. And outside of that, we got the Rush Ace, which is great because it's Rush, and on top of the leader ability, so minus 2k, this gives you minus 3k's to 2 things. So if you use a little patience with Ace until your opponent has like 2 things rested, if they do, drop in this, you're clearing their board. You're just popping them with the stuff there. And then the big hitters, we have Sanji, and Sanji is wonderful in this deck because you know what you're going to hit with Sanji. So if you get Whitebeard or like Ace or whatever, you're going to be able to always set it up with Marco's leader ability, which I love. Dude, it's so cool. Like being able to drop Sanji and hit the Whitebeard or even Ace, or even going like crazier with it just allows you to hit pretty much anything. But it's so great. It's so cool. I really like it. But yeah, outside of that, I got Otama in here for a 2k. Otama to play around with, again, leader ability. So that could potentially give you a minus 4k to then be able to pop something with Vista, Marco, Seaquake. And then I also have Fire Fist in here. I really like Fire Fist in this build, because in the opportune time, if you need to go for game, using leader ability to minus 2k a blocker, and then using Fire Fist to then pop the blocker, because unless they just played the 5 cost, the Black Sabo, all other blockers that are used by the main decks are going to be gone with this combo for like late game stuff. So I like that a lot. And then obviously, yeah, we got the Search for early game stuff to put together stuff. And then I also like Doflamingo in this as well, because you can then set up depending on like the curve. I like this for going, if you're going first, because then you can use this to set up a future hit off in Ace or off in Sanji. So that way, once you get to like turn 3, you can just drop this and know what you're gonna hit, or you can drop Sanji and know what you're gonna hit. So that's why I like this, and it's a blocker, so it helps stall a little bit until we get the big hitter set up. But yeah, I love Marco, dude. I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. Kind of low-key piecing everybody. The only one, again, that's tough is just RP Law, just because they can bottom deck our stuff, especially with this Marco blocker. But against everybody else, you can hold your own. And dude, especially this Ace is nuts with the Rush. And if you're just able to hit the Sanji chain onto like anything, I feel like you can win. It's really cool, and I'm having a great time with Marco. I actually can't wait for this. I'm definitely gonna put this together. I think it's really cool. But yeah, jump some games and show you how it goes. All right, we got Kalgara here, so we'll see how this goes. They get their stage off the rip, so that's their little search there. They grab the 6 cost Kalgara. All right. We'll put one on here so we can draw a card. And all right, we do have our chain options here. I'll just send this back to the top. We'll do that. Okay. So I can play for the chain. Next turn we'll be at 4. Alright. We could do a couple different things, honestly. We'll just see what they kind of do here. Alright, so they're just attacking for the full 8. I'm kind of okay with that. And yeah, we'll take that. We get ace again, which is cool. I don't have a 3 cost to drop, so I might just... Here, I'm just going to attack them like this. And then we could just play crazy with Marco. Like some defense. And then play around that. So they take that. Let's drop the blocker Marco, who we can bring back kind of at will here. Because once we get down 1 more life, then Marco can just keep coming back every turn, basically, as long as you have a Whitebeard character. So we'll take that. So now we can play around Marco in the future. They drop this guy. Alright. So let's see what we can do about that, though. I think I can get rid of him. So that allows them to... What do they grab? So they grab the counter here. Okay. So we got that there. Alright, so what do I want to do? Because I can get that to 5. I can use this to grab it, drop it down again here as well. Can we get another Marco? Alright, I don't need all of these, I don't think. So let's drop that down too. If I drop this, it goes down, and then I can use this. That leaves me with 3. I don't have anybody I can play for 3. Okay, so we'll drop that down there. So get that down on that, and then pop that with this here. Throw 1 on here, attack them 7 on 5. Alright. Let's see what they get. If it's anything wild and wacky. Alrighty, and then I'm going to put 2 on Marco here and attack. Because we can get this guy back if they attack him. And then next turn we can play ace. And then kind of go for some rush action here. Alright, so get some cards out of their hand there. Which is okay. But also too here, we do have a 2k counter here. That we can kind of get rid of as well. And if I need to, again, we can set up a chain with this Marco. So we could get double Marcos going if we wanna. So they're attacking just there. So I'll go no. And we're attacking anyway, so I'll just do that. So then they can bring in something else here. So I may need to wait a turn, to drop ace so we can clear their board. So it leaves them with 1. Alright, so we know they have stuff there. I think I'm going to go for the chain, because I don't think there's a way I can get rid of anything here. Unless I, like, search for something. We'll wait. Here, let's search. See what we can grab. Probably want to grab Whitebeard. So, we'll grab that. Then it leaves me with this here. Alright, so draw another card. Then place on top this Marco. We'll just drop that down, I guess. So that gives me that there. Alright, so we'll put 1 more on here. Attack them 7 on 5. See what they do. And then I can drop this ace and then bring in Marco. Their other blocker Marco. So I may need to get rid of around that stuff there. Alright, so they play this. So they play their counter there, which is fine. So we can drop this into that. And alright, so we got the Marcos. We got 2 Marcos set up. We do some blocking if we need to here. And then play around, potentially dropping Whitebeard next turn. Or we could drop ace and try to go from there. It'll just kind of depend on what they bring in and kind of what they do here. Because Whitebeard might be the better play. Because if I boost myself up, especially with keeping this stuff here, it could be good. Because, again, they can bring in, often this, a 9 cost of any of their stuff. So they get the 2K. Alrighty. So they got that there. I will do... We'll just do this. Use the card action. I'll trash this and bring it back. So we'll force them to like attack this a couple times. So then I'll go no. Do this again here. And now if they attack this, I can use this one. So I'll do this. Use the card action. We'll get rid of one ace and bring that back. Alright, so we get our hitters back here. So what do I want to do? If I drop ace, I can minus both of these down. So this would go down to 3. This would go down to 5. I could use our ability as well, and then potentially get another blocker set up. That might be the best play here. Okay, a search is kind of nice. Because I don't know if Whitebeard is the move here. So let's just send that back. Let's minus this down for that. So I get it to 6. Get this to 6. Okay, and then if I play this for 7, I can minus both of those down. Keep this stuff for blockers. Alright, let me do this and see if we can grab a 2K. Alright, we can't. So I'm going to grab the Vista 1K. And then we'll drop ace on top of this for both of those there. So now this is down to 3. This is down to 3. I can then... Let's just attack this 6 on 3. See what they do. And yeah, we just got to get rid of everything here. Alright, so they do that. And we'll attack them again 6 on 3 here. Okay, and then I'm going to attack them 7 on 5. And see what they do. So, okay, they're playing... Interesting, they... Alright, so they didn't protect anybody else. Okay. Well, if they don't have any blockers, we can kind of go for the game next turn. Alright, okay. Because, yeah, I can sack both of these and keep them in. Because I know that they probably have Rush Ace, but just having both these Marcos to be able to bring him back is pretty solid. But we'll see what we can do. Because if I, again, just sack one of these. I don't know who to get rid of here, though. I'll probably get rid of Ace, because I don't really need to hit a chain. So, we'll see. It doesn't really matter what they put on anybody. I'm just going to do this. Use the card action. Bring it back. And then, because, again, we have this Marco as well. Because if they have the Rush Ace for 5, that leaves them 2. And, yeah, we can just be super annoying. So, they play this one. Okay. So, it's another search. Well, okay, 1 upper yard, so looking for the stage. Alright. We'll see what, yeah, so they didn't get their stage search. And, yeah, we're kind of chilling, I think. And just block this. No. Use a card action. And do this. Bring it all back. Alright, so we know they have the stuff there. I have the 2 blockers. I have this, so this is at 7. We'll put 1 on here. Draw 1. Just put this back. Drop that down to 5. So if I attack them, put 1 on here, attack. Alright. Attack them 8 on 5. Because this is plus 3k. So I want to make them invest some stuff here. Invest at least 2 cards, please. And yeah, we can play around that. So get rid of the 2 there. We'll put 2 on Ace. Attack him again, 8 on 5. To do that. So, alright, they take the hit on that. Interesting. I'm already at 6. I just need 3. So we could go... So this is at 5. I kind of want to just attack this now, honestly, and then we can just leave him at the 1. So I'll put 2 on here. Let me attack this 8 on 5. And then since I have 2 life and I'm going to play this anyways, I'll use 1 Marco and attack him. Okay, or they take that. All right. And so let's do... We'll put 1 on Marco here. Attack them 6 on 5. See what they do. Alright, so they do that. I can then play... Drop this down. Doesn't really matter. We can just grab that and do that there. Okay. So, got another blocker. We got this. We're still at 2 life. If they don't have any defense, we're looking pretty good, I would say. So, alright, well, I didn't expect the rush Katakuri, but okay. That's fair. I can just sack this, though. And, yeah, we can just play around that. Because they're down to 5 here. Oh, okay, never mind. They got Amaru. Okay, well. If they have another one, I guess. We'll see what they can do. 5 on 5. So I could just block. So what is this going to be? This is at 8. So if I take this. Okay. I mean, they didn't put a Don on here, though, so. So 6 on 5. We can block this. There. And then it doesn't matter what this does. Because we're big chillin'. We'll just do that. They only have the 1. Okay, well, we got ace again. Put 1 on here. Attack them 8 on 5. And yeah, I think we're chilling. Because again, they gotta get rid of 2 cards, so it doesn't really matter what they do. And alright, well, that kind of like goofed. Yeah. So there we go. Kalgara again. Dude, Marco Blocker MVP. Dude, this Marco Blocker is sick. Love it. And yeah, playing around that way, playing around the aces instead of Whitebeard. So being able to clear the board, a little bit of patience there, holding off on the rush ace. Because again, this card is great if you utilize it when they have 2 rested. They're gonna you get to -2 with leader, and then an additional 3 on 2 cards. So very, very cool. And yeah, there's the dub on Kalgara. Alrighty, we got some Whitebeard action. So we'll see how this goes. We put 1 on here. Place on top. Well, I don't know what I want to send back. Because it doesn't really matter. Hold on to our search. Need this for the chain. The 2K. Alright, we'll do that, and then let's drop this down. See what we can grab. Alright, grab ace here. And we'll end our turn there. So they have 3. We do have our chain that we can hit into a blocker, which is nice. 6 on 5. Alright, we can take this one. Shariah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting the Shariah drop. They got me on that, but okay. We'll put 1 on here. Draw a card. So we got another. Okay, we got the Marco blockers like set up. Place on top. Let's do. We'll just send this back. We'll minus that there. Use this. Just get rid of that off the rip there. And then I'm going to put 2 on here. We'll attack them 8 on 6. So we'll get them down. That's actually massive. So get them down early. Makes it a little bit harder. Because next turn I'll be able to play this into this. Which is pretty cool. So no. Block that. Leaves them with what, 5? Okay, so they're playing Luffy. Alright, so we'll do that, I guess. Stall there. Put 1 here. Draw a card. Place on top. this, minus that down. So it will do that. Let's attack this 6 on 4. So they get rid of that, and then we can play Ace into Marco here. And alright. So Marco is cool because we can KO Marco and just bring him back off in the stuff there. And then next turn we could play this Ace potentially if they play like another Luffy or something. So we'll see what we can do. So they do that there. Let's see. No, I'll just do this again. Because then if they play Luffy... Okay, now I can sack and just do this. Use the card action. We'll get rid of... Probably a Marco. Just bring him back. So we are able to do that. So they draw that. We get them down to 1. Okay, so now I can do this. Alright, draw a card. Place on top. We'll send this back here. Minus this down. Alright, do the same thing here. We'll attack 6 on 4. So they take the hit there. Okay, so what do I want to do then? Because we could attack him here. So what do I need? 5? I put 2 on, attack him for 8 again. Alright, so let's put 2 on, attack them 8 on 6. And then we'll just do the same thing. And play around that. So 8 on 6, get some cards out of their hand here, ideally. Alright, and then we'll drop this down into this. Alright, so we got the Marcos set up. The Marcos be chilling. The Marco triangle. So they do that. I'll just do this. Resolve, use the card action. We'll get rid of this here. Do that there. Okay, so now I have Whitebeard myself. So I could also then just drop Whitebeard. We'll see what we draw here. Place on top. Yeah, let's put this back. We'll do that. And yeah, now I'm just going to drop Whitebeard. And we can attack them 8 on 8. So now we're buffed up. So we'll see how this goes. So give them to get rid of something here. And yeah, we can just play around stuff there. Okay, we got the 2 Marcos because I can sack 1 if we need to. Have the 2K. So they're attacking me at 10 on 7. Let's just do this. Resolve. Use a card action. We'll do that and bring it back. And we'll just play around this. So, okay, they got another Whitebeard. Alright. No. We just do this. Okay. Alright, so how do I want to go about this? So they have 1. I mean, we could just attack them a bunch. Or do I drop Ace onto this here? Alright, well, let's see what we are able to draw first. Okay, we draw the Sea Quake. I don't think I can get this guy down low enough. So it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, place this. We'll send this back up there. Drop this down. So that's down to 8. Alright, they have 1 Rad Beam here. I could put 2 on Whitebeard to attack this Whitebeard. Because they're at 8. And then we can play, we keep 1 for Rad Beam. Potentially. So let's put 1 here. Attack this. 12 on 8. See what they do. Because if I get them to sack the cards here, I'm kind of fine with doing that. Because again, we have the 2 blockers I can delete. And we just got to stall out. I just need to leave 1 up for a Rad Beam here at the end. So we'll just play around that. So 12 on 8. So they do that and that. Okay. So I'm already here. So let's then just attack this 8 on 8. And then we'll do another 8 on 8, and then another 8 on 8. So if I can get rid of their cards in hand, we're kind of okay that way as well. Because then, again, we have the 2 blockers and 2 life. And so, just holding things down the best we can. Alright, they do that. We'll do this again. They do that. Alright, and then we'll put another 2 on here. Attack it again. And okay, so we got rid of everything in hand. So that's good. I have 1 for a rad beam. So, and we have the Marcos. So if they don't have a way, if they don't have another Whitebeard, we're kind of big chilling there. We can take this 1 so I can make sure I have cards for Marco here. Do that and resolve the attack, use a card action. I'll get rid of Ace here to bring that back. And yeah, now we have this one. All right, and yeah, they knew they were cooked. So, all right, yeah, next turn we would have got them, but yeah, there we go. Marco over Whitebeard. This is fun. Just being able to bring back the blockers is pretty good in this matchup, and yeah, hit the double chain there as well. Get both of them. Then we got Whitebeard that helped us out. Rad beam at the end, just in case they go for like anything there. But yeah, the Marco blocker, very, very good. Alrighty, we got Pudding. So let's see what we can do here. They're able to grab a 2K there. Alrighty, so let's do this. Draw a card, place on top. Alright, let me just send this back. We'll just do that, and then let's drop our search here. See what we can grab here. Let's grab this Marco. We get some cost reduction stuff going on here. So see what they grab there. Alright. We can take this one. Oh, we get Sanji. Beautiful. Alright, very lovely on that. No. We need to block this with I guess we'll just do this. Alright. So able to do that there. We'll attack them 2 on 2. I assume they'll sack that. Dude, if they block out, that'd be kind of wild. Okay. I think I'm just going to attack them here. And then let's drop blocker Marco. Alright, so the next turn we'll be at 6. Okay, so they get this. Alright, I'm going to take this just so I can get Marco into the rotation there. So, alright, what can I do here? I can get it down to 5. Okay, we can pop it. Nice. Alright, so we'll do that. Okay, we get Ace, which will be useful next turn, potentially. I already have an Ace, though. And then I kind of want to do this. So we're going to send Ace to the bottom, minus this down. Play, so that's at 5. Get it down to 3. And then we'll drop Vista, pop that. Put another one here. Attack them 7. So they do that there. Alrighty. So they're at 10. So this is where it gets a little tough. But we have Marco. And so we can play around that. So where I'm going to be at 8. So we'll just do this. Use a card action. I'll trash. Who do I want to get rid of here? Probably this. Bring it back. Okay, so we'll see what we can do here. This is at 7. Actually, can I do the same thing? With, now I wish I didn't trash that. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. We had another Otama. Don't really need that. So we'll place, place something on top here. Let's just place this. Minus this down. So I could play Ace. We rush here. Or I could do... I think it might be better just do a bunch of attacks. So that could be the better play. So let's put 2 on. Attack them 7 on 5. And then I can put Okay, they get the search. We'll see what they grab here. They grab a 2. Okay. We'll put 3 on here. Attack them again. 5 on 5. They do that. All right. And then we'll put 3 on here and attack them 6 on 5. And let's see if we get all right, another 2K there. Okay, cool. So we got the 2Ks to play some defense here. We got Marco to bring back. And so they got Capone. All right, so they're dropping this Katakuri. Interesting. So they're attacking that 7 on 3. Okay. And then I guess we'll see what they do here. So attacking 9 on 5. No. Bring this back. I'll get rid of this here. And we'll do that. Alrighty. So now here's the where we make the big play. So we'll draw a card. Place on top. Whitebeard here. Drop this down. So we drop that down to 5. And then we're going to go Sanji into Whitebeard. So now I'm at 8. And let's attack this 8 on 5. So do that there. And alright. So now we're at 7. They play anything big, they can't attack with leader. And I also have Marco here to play around with that as well. No. Block that. They drop the... Okay. I mean, I'm kind of okay with this. It's only 6. So they only can do the stuff there. I can pop this, actually. So let's do this. Draw a card. Alright. Doesn't really matter what we throw on back up here. I'll put this back. So minus this down. So how does the math work here? Because this is 3K. So we could just attack them a bunch here, right? I could drop ace. Minus this down. So this is what? At it's at 5. Drop ace, minus it down. Put the other 2 on here. Or do we want to just attack them a bunch? Now let's just do... This is more fun. We'll do that there. What do we want to lead with here? Alright. We'll lead 6 on 5. So they do that. Okay, we'll do a... Actually, wait. Let me do 7 on 5. And then we'll do a 9 on 5. Alright. Alright, they get the Capone. Okay. Well, we'll just do that then. I mean, that worked out. I forgot they had Capone. That's on me. We saw it. That was dumb. No. Do that. And now we're chilling. So it doesn't really matter what they do here. What does this do? Leader character minus 3,000 power during this turn. Alright. We'll do that. Minus that down. No. Block that. Alright, well now we're big chilling here. Yeah, there's not, I don't think anything they can do here. So they have that there. Okay, well let me attack them 7 on 5. See what they do. Alright, so they do that. We know they have this. So they can't really play around stuff there. Alright, let me just do this just for funsies. Make sure we got the stuff there. Do this. Drop that down. Okay, I'll put 2 on here. Attack them again 7 on 5. They have to take this. So then they have this to put 1 back. It doesn't really matter. So they can't do anything there. So they do that. Alright. We can just do this. And then we'll hit them with the old search card 10K blast. So yeah, there we go. Dude, that felt pretty great. That was fun. Obviously I messed up. Misplay it out of me. We saw the Capone. I don't know why I totally forgot. So my bad. This card should have been gone and then we would have like dominated. It would have been super like fine. I mean, either way, that we were fine because again, just hitting this, like getting Whitebeard is nuts because against yellow, they want to play their boss cards. If we boost ourselves up, then that means they can't attack. So it's sick. And yeah, again, Marco blocker though is wonderful. This card is so good against everybody that if it doesn't get bottom deck, dude, it is staying on the field forever. I love it. And yeah, dude, this deck is just a lot of fun. All right, we got some Bonney action. Don't know what to super expect here with that there. As we'll just do that, send that back. I'll grab another ace. See what they get going on here. But yeah, we got the 2Ks. We have a chain. So we got our two chain summoners. We'll just have to see what they kind of else they get going here. So they dropped the baby 5, so they got the Don Quixote stuff. Yeah, so they got that there. All right. Yeah, we'll just do this again. Draw a card. Okay, we get Whitebeard. So we may be playing for that then. So place on bottom. I'm gonna send an ace to the bottom, and then we'll minus that down. And all right, let's just attack this. We got to get rid of it. Okay, so we can do that there. Because our goal here is going to go Sanji into this. Next turn, I could potentially go ace, or we may need to wait a turn because we're going to be at the 5. So they're attacking us there. All right, that's fine. So, okay, they got another search. Okay. Well, not a whole lot we can do on that. But, yeah, so this is going to turn into just a slugfest of boss cards at the end. It's going to depend on if we can get the blocker set up or not. Alright, well, that's good that whiffed. So I get this here. Alright, I'm going to put one on here. Do this. Okay, so that's some more counter. 2Ks. We already have plenty of 2Ks. So let me just put that back then. We'll do this. Alright, let me attack this. 6 on 1. As we just kind of have to. I don't have like Vista or anything. Vista or Marco to be able to pop this. So allow me to then drop this. The reason I need to attack this first though is just to get into the habit of their leader ability, so not have to worry about stuff there. Alright, so well, I think our play is going to be hitting back-to-back Sanji and Whitebeards later on here. Okay, so what do I want? Next turn, I need to hit this, though. So we can either go draw the 2K. So where will we be at, though, with Donwise? So next turn, we're going to be at 7. So hit this, and then we can draw this as well. And then the turn after. Okay, that works for me. And, alright, we'll end our turn. So this is where we'll see how things go here. So we can play some defense, depending on what they attack. Again, we got all the 2Ks here. But, yeah, we could. Ooh, I could play around this and getting the rush, though, as well. So they drop Cavendish. Alright, I'm going to do that. Alright, we'll hang on to this here. They drop that. Alright, we could... Dang, I could use this instead and pop, just pop this as well. Okay. Let's draw a card. So, but that would put me at 2, and then I only have 4. Which is the problem. Because I don't want them to... They get 2 active Dawn, which is what I don't want. I don't want them attacking for a bunch here. So, yeah, we'll play around that there then. Keep the 2Ks. Alright, if I'm doing that route then, let's just grab... Just place on top, place this back, do that. So, okay, they don't have anything here. I could make the play there then. So this is down 4. We'll get rid of that. Alrighty. And then let me put 1 here. Attack them 7 on 5. And because we have so many 2K, I'm just gonna use Doflamingo to attack because they don't have the 1 Don to rest anybody. So this might be our chance to do some stuff here. So we'll attack him again 7 on 5. Alright, so okay, so that's kind of nice because now we can play around. Because I did this right, I think, right? We'll draw Sanji, and the one after that is Whitebeard. If I hope I didn't mess up the calculations. If I did, I'm going to be upset. Because, yeah, we should draw Sanji, play into Whitebeard next turn, and then we can get cooking. Because then the next turn after that, we can do the same thing. So, they attack that, 5 and 4. No. I'm just going to block that. Why not? Because we can. See what they play with everything here. And, yeah, the cool thing with Whitebeard, though, is if we need to, we can pop these for free. Often just putting 2 Don on. So you KO one of your opponent's characters with 3k or less. So, added bonus onto the 9-beard here. Okay, they're dropping Hody Jones. Okay, well, I can't do anything about that. Alright, so we get this here. Alright, so I hope I didn't mess this up. Okay, I did not. Sick. We were able to do that. Alright, let me attack them 7 on 5. And yeah, then next turn we can do it again. So they rest that there and take the hit. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we have 2Ks out the wazoo right now, so we can protect Sanji. And now they have to respect our plays here. Because again, next turn I can now hit Sanji into Whitebeard again. And we're going to have all these just chilling. Okay, oh, they play 10 Doflamingo. And, okay. Interesting that they do that there. Alright, so let me put 1 on here. Draw a card, place on top. Do this. We'll just drop this down, I guess. And then drop this and deploy it again. And I'll attack them 10 on 5. So, we'll see what happens. Alright, they do that. Okay. Well, we're at 7, so it makes it a little bit more tougher for them. We have 2 life. They have 11. 11 cards here. But we'll see what they can do. Because again, we do have a lot of 2Ks. We got a lot of counter. So, this is what our defenses are here for. And we got the 2 Whitebeard, so if they play any blockers, we can, again, just put the 2 on and pop blockers for free this next turn. So, see what we can do. Dude, this is sick, though. Hitting it twice back-to-back is kind of nutty. Not gonna lie. But, unless they, like, load up Don and attack both of these with both of these, but we're sitting at the 2 life, so we're in, like, a kind of a good spot. Because with being at 7, it just makes it a lot harder for them to go for the game here. Because if we were at 5, they could probably just, again, load up some Don and attack for 10k pluses on everything. Which, I mean, we can still block out at 1, so. But we will see. Depends what all they got here. I don't know if they have a bunch of blockers or what. And so, 8 on 7, no. I'll just block this with that there. And now I can play around just protecting the field here. So if they attack me, we don't have to worry about too much there. They definitely have to leave 1 up. So we'll see. Because they have to respect the Whitebeards here. But if we could get Vista or our other Fire Fist, that'd be pretty large. But we'll see. I also have Ace. But I don't think I need to rush next turn. Not gonna lie. And so we will play around that. But yeah, kind of doing all right with hitting this feels really good. So they're putting one on here. No, we'll do this and that. Keep that up. They're dropping kid. All right. So them doing that means they don't have an active Don here, though. All right, so I can then do a bunch of stuff here. Do this here. Place on top. So I don't think I need this. So I can drop this down. So we do that. It drops it down to what? 6? And then we can drop... so for 2, drop it down again. And then I put 2 on here. Attack this and pop this. Or do I just get rid of this? And then what is this down to 6? Because if I do that, I could then attack this as well. I think this is probably better just to do this. Alright. Put 2 on here. Attack. Pop this. 12 on 2. And then, yeah, they don't have anything really they can do there. Alright, let me put 1 on here. Attack them. 11 on 5. And then we'll just play around all of that there. Is that, yeah, we get rid of everything there. Put 2 more on here. Attack him again. 11 on 5. And yeah, there we go. Dude, this is nuts. Dude, Marco's so much fun. Hitting these chains is actually wild. Like, there was nothing they could have really done there. Dude, that was so good. Because, yeah, being able to just combo everything and being able to set up chains. Dude, I like this deck a lot. Marco's fun. This is really cool. But, yeah, glad we could put together everything and show the insane power if you do hit just the chains over and over again. But, yeah, boosting ourselves up using Doflamingo. Glad I didn't mess that up. That would have been embarrassing with the counting. But, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.